Right then guys, welcome back to DJB Channel Brown. Right then, like I say, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe in the corner down the bottom for me, and thank you for coming back for starters. Today is about, I've been into my hometown today guys, I've been into my hometown in Lichfield, right, and I've had people looking at me, and like I keep saying on my videos, if you want to say hello, say hello. If you don't, don't. Well, I see a lot of people walking through Lichfield smirking at me. And so I'm going to go, guys. I am trying my best to do a channel. I am doing my best. And I don't appreciate walking past people and they're glaring at me. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. If you don't want to talk to me, don't talk to me. So that's the first thing, right. Second thing is, I've been talking to a good friend of mine today, Steve. So if you do see him, please say hello to him, guys. He's a guy who sits in a wheelchair. He wears a Villa coat. So please talk to him, guys. Please, 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 because he's a good lad. I know him really well. Right, and I want to thank everybody who has supported me through my channel and through my private life as well, guys. So to all you lot, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm doing a video at my mate's today for a change. Well, I don't do videos here quite often, but I'm somewhere totally different today, in his house, in his flat, sorry, doing a video. So I'm just like I say, I have to thank him for letting me do this video in here. And just do me a favour, when you go out, guys, and you see me, please say hello. Or if you see Anthony out, please say hello. Or if you see me and Kelly together, please come and say hello. Please, please, please. I know people do know who I am in Lichfield now, so please just say hello to me. I'm not a horrible person, guys. I'm not a horrible person. So, please come and say hello. Please, please, please. Right then guys, I've moved from down being in there to being in here. This is my last little bit of my video. Right, Ant's by the side of me. I don't know if Ant wants to say a few words. I don't know today guys, I don't know what going through Ant's head. So if Ant wants to say a few words, So I'll pass you over to Anthony for a couple of seconds. So let Ant do a little bit of a chat to you guys about this lovely coronavirus, or whatever he wants to talk about. So right, and then welcome to the channel. Talk away if you want, brother.
Right, there's a couple of things I want to just make you aware of. I've noticed a lot of people are panic buying, as in certain bits, like for example, like toilet rolls, hand soap, flour, and washing up liquid, and especially if people have got dishwashers as well. Most of that is going as well. What the supermarkets need to do is, I know they've put like restrictions on toilet rolls, hand soap. Well, they are starting to in some, but they need to do it in all the supermarkets. Eliminate or limit how many customers can have per, how many packs they can have per customer, sorry. And also that is hand soap, flour, toilet rolls, and pasta. And another thing, and also especially the antibacterial cleaning stuff, like if it's toilet wipes, bleach, antibac spray, spraying your surfaces like that, anything, it will kill germs. They need to make people, like 3 per customer, like that, like what they were doing when we were in total lockdown, because even though they say they've got enough to go round, well, some people are not obeying by the rules. And to do with all the COVID, I just want to make people aware that you need to keep your hands clean. You need to wear face masks where possible. The amount of times that I've seen people, right, look at me or Dave and nearly walk into us, and we've had to move out of the way. It should be them moving out of the way.
And tell them as well about when you're going to Wilkinson's, the dirty stairs you get all the time.
Yeah, Wilko's. I've just come back from being in Wilko's today, and I've had people look at me, and not naming. There was one elderly dear in there who walked into me about several times in Wilko's. And for people like that, if we're walking towards them, they should move out of the way. Why should we have to move out of the way for elderly people? Because elderly people think that they're right. They're not right at the end of the day. Everyone is taking precautions, like going the extra mile to make sure that they're safe. And as far as COVID tests, there is a real big demand on COVID tests.
Yeah, get it done if you can, guys.
And if people are having to have COVID tests, people are struggling to go and get a COVID test at the moment, because I know for a fact, because where I work, we're very lucky, because like care homes, hospitals, anyone who works in the medical care has to have a COVID test, regardless if you're front of house, back of house, management, you name it. But people who don't need to have a COVID test will probably think, well, I could give that COVID test, even if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, to other people who need it. The other thing I want to clarify, that I want to get across, is people who are self-isolating. If you are self-isolating, ask a next door neighbour to do your shopping instead of suffering.
Don't go out if you don't have to.
The other thing is, like Dave said, don't go out unless if you have to. I mean, like with me, I have to go out because of my, I have got medical needs, which I have to keep myself moving. The weather hasn't been brilliant, but when the weather is good, like it is, it's warmish, but not cold, I have to keep myself moving because of my back problem. And all I can say is, people who are out there who are taking loads and loads of toilet roll, this, that and another, please think before you buy, because there won't be enough to go around if you keep having loads of it. Yeah, obviously, if you've got a big family, you need more, but you'll probably use more. So I am going to tell you another thing. Flu jabs is another one. I've just recently had my flu jab, and flu jabs are very difficult to get hold of at the moment because everyone is needing to have the flu jab who is being allocated. For example, people who've got asthma are obliged to have the flu jab. Things like that. I didn't have my flu jab last year, but I was advised to have it because I've got asthma. My asthma is not as bad as other people. When I say I have got asthma, my asthma is, I would say, not severe, but it's not mild, it's medium. There is days where I don't have to use my inhaler. There's days where I do have to use my inhaler. So I get very, you know, like, for example, yeah, face masks. Yeah, I can only wear face masks for a short period of time, but after that, I have to take it off. For me, when I'm at work, I wear a face shield instead of a face mask. And people say face shields are not totally protecting yourself. But as long as I stay away from people, then I can, you know, be safe. And the other thing that I want to mention as well, if you do go into the store and they ask you to do the track and trace, please follow what the people say. Don't say, yes, I will do it, and then totally ignore them, because it's for your own safety.
Yeah.
The track and trace app is the NHS COVID-19 app.
Tell the advert as well.
COVID-19 app, you have to download it off Google Play Store for it to work. You have to put in your details, email address, phone number, things, you know, your personal details, because if anyone was to get COVID-19, right, and they were tested positive, they need to get in contact with you, because then they'll say, were you around that area when these people were? And if you say yes, then you probably would be at a high risk of being positive. So it's only for your own safety. So I've got the app on my phone, and basically how it works is it will communicate via Bluetooth. So if you've got an Android phone or an iOS phone like Apple, once you've downloaded the COVID-19 app, you've got to keep your Bluetooth on. People say, will it drain your battery? No, it won't drain your battery, because it's using very low power on your phone. Some people, I'm not naming who, have said that, oh, I'm not downloading the COVID-19 app because it's going to drain my battery. So what if it drains your battery? You need to have... So what if it drains your battery a little bit? Your battery can be recharged. COVID can't. So all I'm saying is, if you've got the COVID-19 app on your phone, please use it. Don't ignore it. So everywhere you go, they're asking you for your details. And it's not an advertisement, and it's not a con. It's so they can monitor who is going in and out, and if they need to, if someone looked okay, but later in the day they weren't very well, at least then they can get in contact with the people who were nearby, who have been in, like, for example, I'm going to name some stores like Cafe Nero. They've got the track and trace, which I've not been into. They've got Coffee One, track and trace. Costa, Debenhams, any food outlets. Weatherspoons, The Crown, pubs. Hedgehog, all the pubs are asking to do track and trace. Whether it is your name, how many people are with you, so if it's either one, you put just one. If it's 2, you put 2. And name, which is your first name, surname, your phone number, email address. It's so they can get in contact with you, either if you're at home or if you're out and about, they can ring you, because they'll say to you, have you been near this such and such person at such and such time? The app, right, what it will do, it will not tell you, it will not give your name to the, what do you call it, the where you are. It will not give your name. The only thing it will do is, right, the Bluetooth will communicate between the server, as in, it will say, you have been, it will tell you, if you look on your phone and you've been near that person, if it flashes up red, it means there's someone in the area who's been, like, who has suspected of positive COVID. If you were in the area at the time, then you will obviously get notified. So just please keep yourself safe and keep your hands clean, and all I can say is I'm going to keep you updated when I can of what goes on with COVID. I know people are getting very frustrated because they can't go away. None of us can't go away. I can't go abroad. One of my other friends can't go abroad. So we're just having to make do with what we've got at the moment. And if it means spending more time at home when we're on annual leave, and the other thing I want to make sure you do is follow the government guidelines, as in you can only be with 6 people, so 5 other people including yourself. That's wherever, if you've got toddlers or adults, there cannot be no more than 5 other people when you're out and about if you're in a group. It's so that they can't... so, for example, if you had, like, maybe 4 and you were going to see your grandparents, that's fine. But if there's more than 5 in your household, what could happen is, so if you had 3 extra people and there were 5, maybe split your family group up into 2. So some people go one day, some people go another day. That's the only way to get around it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass you over back to Dave and ask him to say anything else. So, do you want to say anything?
Yeah. Right, and peeps, all I say is Ant's talk today, so listen to what Ant has to say, follow the guidelines, and like I say, if you do see me out, please say hello. And I just want to thank everybody for being there, helping me, blah blah blah, like I normally do. Right in, guys, or like I say at the end of mine, be kind to one another and help everybody out. And to you, Steve, just to let you know, yeah, keep right on, mate, yeah. So, see you later, guys.